Hello, good day to you. You are welcome again to Inspire from a Secret Place. Today we'll be concluding on our series, Temperaments and Spiritual Life. Do not let us forget, we've been talking about the temperaments, the four major temperaments. We started from sanguine to phlegmatic to choleric to melancholy, and now we are going to discuss phlegmatic. Don't forget there could be mixture of the different temperaments in one person, since everybody is given birth to by two people, the father and the mother. So there is usually the combination of such information in the DNA of everybody. So it depends on which one is major, which one is minor. Now today we're going to be talking about phlegmatics. Phlegs are people that are peaceable, very peace-loving people. They are very relaxed in their candor, in their attitude, in their character. They are very relaxed. You love them around you because they keep peace amongst brethren, and that is a very strong area of their life. They are peace-loving. If you offend a phlegmatic and they really get angry, then that thing must be the extreme. So, phlegmatics are relaxed people. They are peace-loving people. The downside to that Adamic nature, to that natural man, is that they tend to conclude on things on their own. They analyze it within them. At times, they do not look for the facts before analyzing. They just go with their instincts, with their emotion at times, and they start analyzing. They start saying, "Oh, this is why this, and this is why that," without actually asking the person they are having issues, without the downside to that temperament. Now, let's give an example as we usually do this. Gideon, the phlegmatic. Gideon, before his call, you could see what he said when he met with the angel under the tree. He said, I am a man from a poor family, and I am the least in my father's house. Flex usually don't easily realize their potentials. They are like melancholy that wants to walk behind the scene, and Flex walks behind the scene. They do not want to volunteer for things easily, except you force them or you move them or inspire them to believe in themselves to do some certain things. They like to, want to hide their face or hide from things. You could see what a response Gideon gave. He was a person that was trying to hide from responsibility. So he was already giving his weak point. He was already giving reasons why he should not be called a man of valor, because the angel called him a man of valor, a mighty warrior. He said, "No, I cannot be. I am just the least in my family, and my family, even from Manasseh, is very, very poor." And then that is one. Then in verse 13 of that Judges chapter 6, he went on describing, I mentioned something earlier that they analyzed things even without really getting the very facts of it in their mind. All the analysis go on. He was saying, this has happened to us because we have offended God, because God has rejected Israel, because Israel is no more in the favor of God. He was going on and on, analyzing as if he had all the facts for his conclusion. Flex can easily do that, and that is what they need to watch on. It's better to voice your opinion to people rather than conclude on what you do not have. So that Adamic nature, you need to exchange it for the divine nature, just like Christ did. He asked Peter, he asked disciples, "Who do men think I am?" And they said, "Oh, who do you say I am?" And of course, we know the response of Peter to that. So it's always good to voice our opinion, or to get the opinion of people before we conclude, not just analyzing, oh, they think of me this way, they think of, oh, because this person said this, oh, this is the reason why he must have said this, just like Gideon was doing. And so God will work on that. And when you have such as friends, you can now understand how to help them out of that weakness, how to support them, and how to get the best out of them. I will be going to other questions later on. Do not forget, the main reason why we are doing this, especially temperaments and the divine nature, is for us to know the strengths and the weaknesses of our natural man, our Adamic nature, to know the strengths and weaknesses, and then for us to exchange our weaknesses for the divine strength of God and the divine nature that Christ brings. I'm going to talk to you again. This time around, it's going to be another different question entirely from the list in which we have we have had over the period of time. Quite a number of them will be teaching and treating them one after the other. Thank you once again for always joining and tuning in. God bless you.